The National Weather Service declared a wet bulb alert for several states in the American South and Midwest. A wet bulb emergency occurs when the air is so hot and humid that people are unable to cool their bodies with perspiration. This is measured with a thermometer wrapped in wet cloth. Exposure to these conditions can result in death in a matter of hours. For 3 days, people sheltered anxiously in air-conditioned homes and public buildings, awaiting the passing of the lethal heat wave. They emerged from their air-conditioned shelters into a new reality. The ground was littered with dead birds. Dead leaves fell from lifeless trees. There was no denying anymore. The Earth's climate was rapidly changing, with lethal consequences for humans and other living creatures. When there was ice at the North Pole, the difference between cold Arctic air and warmer air in the mid-latitudes created a robust jet stream. But when the polar ice melted, the blue ocean underneath absorbed more heat and became warmer. The jet stream lost energy and became weaker, loopier, and more disorganized. Heat waves became hotter and lasted longer, worsening droughts, crops failed, famines increased. Slower, more powerful tropical storms and hurricanes caused catastrophic flooding. Worst of all, a rapidly warming Arctic Ocean unleashed a sleeping giant. Methane hydrates, frozen for eons, erupted into the atmosphere, accelerating global temperatures beyond what human life could endure in such a short time. With the sudden awareness that human beings were on the edge of extinction, the complex system we call civilization quickly unraveled. Without a future, the value of money, gold, stocks, and bonds vanished instantly. Without wages, workers walked off their jobs and just went home. Without workers and materials, industrial facilities shut down. Oil and gas, electricity, water and sanitation. The internet, telecommunications, and the media vanished overnight. Government, police, fire departments simply melted away. Supermarkets and warehouses were stripped of food within days. The search for food and clean water became the focus in everybody's lives. With the collapse of industry, pollutants that helped cool the earth by reflecting sunlight began to fall from the sky, resulting in a sudden increase in global temperatures. Without the intervention of modern medicines and machines, the chronically ill were the first to go. Epidemics and hunger cut down millions every day. Many people chose to take their lives rather than struggle to survive in a doomed world. Global temperatures all the while continued to rise, forcing more greenhouse gases and water vapor into the atmosphere in an accelerating, exponential feedback loop. Fires raged out of control in every city and every forest. Oceans too warm to absorb oxygen became lifeless except for vast mats of algae, which in turn died, emitting huge clouds of poisonous sulfur dioxide. Without proper maintenance, nuclear facilities across the planet began to melt down, spewing radioactive waste into the air and the sea. Leaking chemical and petroleum facilities damaged by storms added their toxic brood to the planet's rising waters. Small bands of humans managed to survive a few more years here and there, but as the environment became too toxic, these tiny vestiges succumbed and joined the long list of extinct species, the dinosaurs, the dodos, the passenger pigeons. The extinction event humans created continued to decimate life on Earth for many years. Only the tiniest creatures survived on the hostile planet. The Earth, once a blue and green jewel, would never recover.